Let's get this shit started. What is going on, guys? Mr. Xavier 203 here, and in today's video, I will review the 2007 crime mockumentary, The Poughkeepsie Tapes. As always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, because this is a review, I will be talking about the movie, so consider this your spoiler warning. Let's get into it. Now, The Poughkeepsie Tapes is a 2007 mockumentary directed by John Eric Doidle. Doidle. That's a weird name. I'm sorry. It premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival in May of 2007 and premiered in the United States on October 10th, 2017. Now, the film is about a mentally ill serial killer who would commit gruesome and heinous murder acts in the late 1980s. Like, this shit was disgusting, man. Now, it starts out with a homemade film of somebody pulling a body out of a grave. The film's biggest plot point is this girl from Reading, Pennsylvania named Cheryl. And this murderer, only referred to as Ed, he kidnaps this girl and holds her hostage for 8 years. And then this girl just succumbs to what's that thing called? Stockholm Syndrome. Yeah. Now, the murderer films all of his acts. Which goes from kidnapping a little girl out of her yard to killing or kidnapping a couple, killing the boyfriend of that couple, and then literally, I'm not even shitting you, putting the man's head in the girl's stomach. Like in this area was the dude's fucking head, right? Fucking ridiculous. Now, towards the end of the film, the SWAT team actually raids his house. And they find Cheryl in a wooden box, in a mask and a maid outfit, like, you know, in the box. Unconscious, I think. Now, they're able to find a pulse, and they get her out to a hospital. And, I think in the process, she, like, while she's in the hospital, she, like, bites her fingers off, and now her hand's like a nub or something. It was weird. The filmmakers actually are able to get an interview with her, but it's literally just a few minutes of her uncomfortably saying, I don't know what to say. You feel me? I don't know what you want me to say. What do you want me to say? Like, I'm asking you questions, lady. After that, the camera zooms in on this girl, and it's basically like in an epilogue type text thing. It says she killed herself after the interview. And the movie ends with a dedication to all the killer's victims, right? At first glance, you would think this film is a true story about a crazy motherfucker, deranged dude with a really fucked up mind. But, as I stated before, this film is a mockumentary, which is defined as a motion picture or television program that takes the form of a serious documentary in order to satirize its subject. So it's satire. This is a really bad example of satire, man. But I have to get credit where credit is due. They did a great job, with the exception of a few things, at portraying this lunatic with a fucking camera as what would be America's most feared serial killer if he was real. Now, as I watched this movie, I started to analyze this main dude, this dude named Ed, right? In my head, I don't think this dude got enough kisses or hugs from his mom when he was little. His girlfriend must have left him for that dude Bobby at work. Bobby probably took his promotion. Somebody probably cut him off on his way to work. Maybe he spilled his coffee one morning on the way to work. Maybe his check engine light came on. Like, there's so many things that could contribute to this man losing his mind and stuffing a dude's fucking head inside of his fucking girlfriend. Also, it seemed like he was a theater kid just because he liked to dress up. Also, the dedication to kidnap Cheryl is unfucking believable. This man hid in her closet for 8 motherfucking hours, killed her boyfriend, and kidnapped her and tied her up. Like, imagine being tied up like this. Now, there are a few things I didn't like about this movie. There's a lot I didn't like about this movie. Now, I almost had a goddamn seizure watching the fucking trailer for this shit, right? And a quick view at the comment section. TikTok this, TikTok that. The trailer was, this dude's first victim was a little girl. Now, my problem with that scene was This girl sitting in her yard, right? This dude pulls up in a weird, this dude pulls up, gets his fucking camera, right? He's just walking up to this little fucking girl. And this little girl, the first thing she said to him was, "I'm not supposed to talk to strangers." But you sat in your fucking yard while a random ass man walked up with a camera to you. Why do I watch these movies? It was also weird, like towards the end, the investigator who kind of looks like Stephen King said that the killer would watch the documentary. Now, never have I seen a documentary where someone has mentioned that they are in a documentary. This nigga broke the fourth wall. Now, all in all, this movie is definitely not for everybody. And if you saw the movie, you would know exactly what I mean. Knowing that this movie is fake puts a lot of perspective in for me. The content matter is really fucked up, but I do think this movie does have funny moments. And I enjoyed this movie more than movies I've seen before. Now, although the gore was very, very repetitive, I'm gonna give this movie a B-. Because it was actually a pretty good movie. They did everything alright. But don't just take my word for it. Let's see what people on the internet had to say about the 2007 crime mockumentary, The Poughkeepsie Tapes. Okay guys, so we're going to start out with a few one-star reviews and then work our way up. So this one-star review says, "Awful. Just awful. That's all I can say. Slightly funny at times. Obviously it's a mockumentary, but why? I can't even come up with 30 words to sum this up in post. When only one will do." Wait, how many words is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. He came up with 38 words. So you motherfucker just lied. So the next one up is a 3-star review, and this says, "Like the way it was put together, the ominous music and cinematography, the timing of everything. Some of the acting was a little too forced for me, which made it way less believable. I know it's a mockumentary, but they acted too much like one, especially the investigators, 0% believable. If it's playing, which it has been a lot lately, I'll usually watch it, unless something better is on. I've seen worse." I don't think has this ever played on TV? Because it's like really, really graphic to be played on TV. Like, I feel like the FCC would be all over the station the channel that plays it. That's just what I think though. This one right here is a 5-star review. It says, "Spoiler-free review plus trigger warnings for the movie. I really enjoyed this movie. It's a great watch for people who enjoy films and or documentaries about serial killers and FBI profiling. The movie is set up as a fictional documentary about a fictional serial killer. I believe that makes it a mockumentary. I don't know. It does. I recommend watching at night or simply with the lights off for extreme eeriness." And then it has the trigger warnings, minor discussions of child abuse, sexual assault, and extreme violence towards women. I mean, yeah, that's what this movie was. And now, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite review for this movie. It is a 1-star review. It says, "This movie is not real. All you true crime people that thought it was, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. And to some that may have watched it thinking it was real and become sick or lost sleep, I hope this helps. Everyone in this movie is an actor, and none of the footage is real. There was never a Poughkeepsie killer that recorded this stuff." Hey, this person should be the next Captain Obvious for the Hotels.com commercials. It's so funny. Oh my god, this movie was alright. It was alright. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like and comment down below what you want to see on my channel next. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching.